Okay, folks, part 2 of my survival series, surviving out in the woods. What are you going to do if you need clean water? Well, I've had some people tell me, Jerry, we're going to boil water. Well, that might work in a few instances, but I want to bring to your attention there's a lot of disadvantages to that, folks. There's a terrible amount of disadvantages. Number one, it makes you stationary next to the water for an hour or better. Number two, it creates evidence that you have been there, and I don't like evidence when trying to keep a low profile. Okay, number three, we got some motorcyclists going by, but that's okay. Number three, it keeps you stationary, whereas you can be on the move with this stuff here, okay? And so there's a lot of advantages, not to mention the fact you don't have to wait for water to cool down. That's another 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I just don't like the idea of having to boil water when there's a better solution that you can carry with you that is absolutely weightless, and it does a better job, especially when it comes down to algae and so forth in the water. It does so much better job than boiling does. Boiling is a maybe, guys. This is not a maybe. This is a chemical reaction that will clean your water. You don't even clean water if it's got chemicals in it, and that matters a lot in the world we live in today. So let's move on here. Right here you have the Coleman pills there that you can get at any Walmart. The portable aqua is the number one, and then you have the PA Plus neutralizing tablet. Now, the black ones, the charcoal ones, they are the portable aqua. The yellow ones are the neutralizing tablet, okay? And they go in 1 quart. That's what they do. So for the sake of this video, what we're going to do is, I've already mixed up some of this. You're supposed to wait 30 minutes with 1 quart of water. I've got 1 beer mug right here, and then just a quart jar that's kind of nasty beside of it. Just ignore that quart jar. I'm not using that for anything. It's not cleaned up. I'm just using it as an example. But you see this, this is how it turns when you use the portable aqua. 30 to 45 minutes. And they say 30 minutes, I say 45. Okay? And then after you do that, what you do is, after the 45 minutes has transpired, and you can do this in any canteen, anything. That's the wonderful thing about it, guys. You can come to a source of water, and you can get that water right out in your canteen. Put it right in the canteen, put your 2 tablets in, keep traveling, shake that sucker a time or two for the next 45 minutes, and voila. Now you got it where that you are ready for the neutralizing tablets. I just heard a turkey gobble. Well, that's nothing unusual. Okay, so there's your 2 gallon tablets, and we've obviously already done the charcoal for 45 minutes, and so we're going to drop them in. And you may not be able to see it for this video, but what's going to happen is this. What's going to happen is this yellow, this burgundy kind of coloration that you have in the water, it's going to turn colorless, and it's going to go right back to what it was. It's neutralizing, it's what it is, okay? Now, you might say, Jerry, you mentioned earlier 42 months of in the woods for the Church of Christ who does not take the mark. Yes, that's what I said. And here's the thing, guys. I've looked at this and analyzed it pretty careful. If you had just two packs of this, which is weightless, guys, I mean, it's hardly nothing. 2 packs of that is not even an ounce of weight. And it ensures clean drinking water for an entire 42 months, I'm pretty sure. With the fact that you would sometimes, on occasion, boil. There goes that turkey again. But anyway, this will ensure that you have clean drinking water. Matter of fact, it's so good, let me tell you how good this is. You, and some of you drug addicts will like this. You could actually take this stuff and you can neutralize it, and you can drink a couple of quarts of this the day before, and the opioids that are in your system, you can pass a drug test the next day because it kills the opioids so well in your system that you urinate clean. Now the drug addicts will go to Walmart and they'll buy neutralizing tablets, won't they? I shouldn't have said that, but that's how good it works. Boiling does not work that well. But anyway, you guys have got it, and you see what it's doing here. You see the bubbles that's coming up there. What it's doing is now it is taking the portable aqua that has killed that, and what it's doing it's neutralizing it for proper, appropriate drinking by a human being is what it's doing. And this stuff's going to be safe, guys. It's going to be totally safe. And if you don't use those tablets, what's going to end up happening is it's going to upset your stomach, and it's not going to neutralize it. And your stomach will get upset, and you're going to cramp, and you're going to your urinary tract's going to burn, and so on and so forth. So you see, this is a chemical process that needs to take place. Now you can see that this process is taking place really well because one of them has even went to the top. You see, and there's been a speck or two of a little bit of dirt get in this, but this is just, I'm not using this to drink anyway. I'm using it for you guys. But this is excellent, guys. This is the best thing. $7.50 is what it's going to cost you in the camping section in Walmart. Get you a couple of these up, put them in your backpack. You can go on the move. You can go unnoticed. Stop and think about it, guys. If you get thirsty during the daytime, what are you going to do? Get together stuff to make a fire, stuff to build a fire, put water over top of it, boil it, sit there for an hour, let it cool off, and then you're going to have hot water. And it's, you know, why go 2 hours in a stationary place and leave evidence that you've been there when you can do this? This can be done in a canteen. Okay? You drop it in the canteen, shake it up a little bit, keep going. You leave no evidence. You have no fire. You have no hot water that needs to cool off. It's an unseen factor, guys, and not only that, it's safer than boiling water. Boiling water has no control measure to it. This stuff has control measures to it, guys. This stuff has had chemists that have looked and seen, what will this do with 1 quart of water? You have no control measure with boiling. What are you going by? Are you just going to boil it and say, well, I think that's good enough, it's a shot in the dark kind of thing, fly by night, water cleansing? Nah. Why do you need to do that when you can be precise with something that's been tested? And there goes that turkey again. And I know for a fact this is good because I've tried it myself. I've used it in the woods. I endorse this. It can be found right on a tablet in the Walmart section. And if I were you, I would look for it now. Don't wait around. Look for it. Have this as part of your plan for when the church goes to the woods. Okay? Now, this is just my opinion. I'm not putting nobody down, guys. Don't get on here now like some people have done on some of these other channels. Well, Jerry, you don't know what you're talking about, and out of scripture, I've heard all that, okay? This is my opinion. And in terms of efficiency, to me, this is the way to go. I'm not saying anybody else is wrong. I'm not saying anybody else is right. But as a backwoodsman for 30 some odd years, I started going out in the woods and staying by myself, guys, when I was 9 years old, okay? 9 years old. And so, fishing and standing out on riverbanks for weeks and months at a time without even seeing civilization. That was my life back in the younger years. I've seen this stuff and I've tested it, guys. I know what it is. Okay? So, take this and run with it. I think you'll be happy with the results of it. Thank you very much for watching my video.